All right. I'm back. Hi. I had so much more to say earlier. So, we're talking about parasite infestation. Let me tell you, it's crazy. You can be in a place where you can't really sleep. You can find yourself being extra angry. You can find yourself just not, again, not just having like a little stupor. Being in a little stupor. It's just so much that you could really experience with a parasitic infestation. I don't think I've experienced anything like this. Those of you who followed me during the parasite cleanse earlier, and beyond that, a little bit earlier, I was talking about parasite takeover, sort of. Candida, which is a phase of fungus left untreated, and you get an overgrowth. An overgrowth of candida becomes parasitic. They can grow, from what I understand, from doctors who's done studies and have done surgeries. Some doctors have removed anywhere between 6 to 8 inches, a foot long parasite inside your intestinal wall. That's who wants something living in them like that? Just understand, we have a whole city in our stomach. I'm finally on this beach drink. I had to deal with the kitties. Kids don't care when they need something, or think they need something, or want something. They will stop you in between video. Hello there, my love. How you doing? Yeah, so they don't really care. So anyway, children can have an infestation of parasites. You can know that by the whining. I know that my daughter, who's autistic, has stands an excellent chance of having extra candida, extra, inflammation on the brain. So what I'm eating, she gets it too. In fact, she didn't even finish her drink. Oh, she's got to come and finish her drink. Excuse me for one moment while I get my daughter to finish her drink. Kathy! 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 Come finish your celery drink. I know she asked me for the celery drink, right? She never asked me for the beet juice. So I told her, if you want anything else, you're going to eat this one first. So basically, what I'm doing now is making sure I got a lot of vitamin C. Anytime you want to heal a condition, you have to flood yourself with vitamin C. Some people like to take 1,000 units, 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C in a pill form. I like it the natural way. I don't have, I've got the lemons are in here. I got a lot of vitamin C in there. Also have my tea, rose hip tea, that has tons and tons and tons of vitamin C. And then the other vitamin, which is actually a hormone. We're going to get vitamin D in there. Vitamin D will sachet right onto your calcium. And silica, which is found in diatomaceous earth, opens up the door to bring in that calcium. So the minerals, vitamins, they all piggyback off of each other. Now, earlier in the video, I was talking about, doesn't make any sense if you take your minerals when you're when you don't have clearance, a clear track for your GI to flow freely. In other words, your intestinal walls is just all barricaded with parasites. Now, I didn't say that to mean that you shouldn't be taking in any minerals or vitamins at all. No. But the particular items that I mentioned, like the diatomaceous earth, that is flooded with an assortment of minerals, trace minerals from the earth. So as you do that, you will optimize your best results in detoxifying of parasites. Another thing that I do, make sure I get my Himalayan salt. Can you see that this is like a pinkish salt? You see that? See the color? I hope you guys can see the color. So it is pink. It's full of like 64 trace minerals from the sea. Now this is sea salt. You can get those boxes that say sea salt, and it's not even sea salt. I use this as a vaginal wash for those of you who might have candida, overgrowth of candida, parasites. Cleanse yourself, wash, and then you add your black seed oil. Rub yourself down in it, and just like stock up on that black seed oil. Black seed oil is excellent for killing, bad growth, bad bacteria, and it's very relaxing. But it goes to work. It really goes to work. And I really, really want to talk more about diatomaceous earth, because I'm learning more and more that people are not aware of diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous earth is like a floury, like not even substance, powder, that in its smallest rare form, it's like almost like crystal-like. And what happens is when it dries out, it dries you out. So when it gets inside you, you need to drink a lot of water, because it's coming out. It's going to come out, and it's going to bring the parasites, and it will dry and will kill the parasites while it's in there. It'll slice them, dice them, and then pull them out of you. And this is just like a wonderful thing. What's the other thing? And I was eating garlic earlier. I was having two ingestations of garlic, because I was eating them raw, mixed with honey. In fact, if you do that in an empty stomach, it's excellent. Garlic with honey on an empty stomach, something. What else? Because I want to start another video. I want to talk about some other things, and I don't want to talk about, because I have a knack. I'm such a talker. I will start talking about other things other than parasites on here, and I want to create a video for some other things that I want to go into. So right now I'm going to end this. If you have any questions or any, comments, please leave them down at the bottom. And please don't forget to subscribe. Hit the button on that bell. Hit the bell so that every time one of my new videos come up, you'll be ready to see what I'm talking about when I go live or whenever I put a video up. And I will be putting them up a lot because I do enjoy talking to you. I have so much to say. I mean, there have been times where I really wanted to talk about things like this, candida health and stuff like that. I felt like, well, who am I? Because my health is not like I would like for it to be. It could be if I would just be disciplined. And that's what I'm working on now. It's a work in progress. I'll add on to you. I fast. I do intermittent fasting also, which helps with the candida. At this point, the infestation of parasites. Intermittent fasting, I don't know if anybody knows, it is a collaboration of you eating part of the day, but you're going a part of the day without any food. That, when you're not putting something into your body, that's just like starving the parasites, starving them. They need something to eat on. So that's wonderful. Throws your body into a healing mode also. Throws your body into ketosis. So any other conditions that need to be healed, your body being in ketosis, allowing your brain to grow new dendrites is a healing place. So ketosis, your body has have to been without eating and not needing to digest anything for at least, 8 hours is probably still got some, you still probably have some things digested, especially if you ate meat. But I'm gonna go further. I'm gonna have to say about 12 hours. 12 hours is probably when you're gonna hit ketosis. You can take yourself into ketosis a little bit faster if you just don't eat 3 hours before you go to bed. And if you limit your eating meat to 5 hours before you go to bed, and then if you can have some fruit or something, have that maybe just 3 hours before bed. Then you go to sleep. You wake up, preferably if you get 8 hours of sleep. Then you're going to optimize in your healing time. The not eating time is so that you can heal. I do like a 16 to 18 hour. I fast for 18 hours a day now for the last week or so. And then when I eat, I leave my window open at 18. So I have like a 6 hour window to eat. And when I'm eating, I'm just getting my juices in, basically. Just getting my juices in. And if I'm going to have a piece of meat out, it's not the first thing I have. It's like in the middle. Like now, I'm just finishing this up. Now I can have a juice before bed because I'm not doing a blended thing. I'm just doing juice. But usually I'll have my garlic and celery drink before bed. Or if I hadn't had my third helping of diatomaceous earth, I'll have that. So the orange here is so I can get through it. I use Granny Smith apples in the drink, the beets, lemon, ginger, carrot, apple drink that you saw earlier. When I'm just finishing, the red tinge is from the beets, and that's basically it. So I hope I've helped you. I just wanted to make sure I finished that video from before. Again, everybody needs a parasitic cleanse. One way to know that you have that you're contaminated, that you have a parasitic infestation, you can be lethargic, tired, excessively irritable, stiff, any type of sickness that you could have. If you're diabetic, you got an infestation. If you have high blood pressure, more than likely you got an infestation of parasites. Why? Because they cause inflammation. They cause you to be inflamed. They wrap themselves around in your intestinal walls. They eat up your stuff, and it keeps you from healing. Keeps you from utilizing the minerals and vitamins that you have within your body. You're paying for it, and they get to eat it. So it's a fight I have on my hands. Join me in the fight. Born again, blood washed believers, make yourselves first and number one on the list, because we are dying a lot faster than we should. My battery's going down. I will be back later with another video. I think I got a lot to talk about. But listen, God bless you in Jesus' name. This has been Poetic Prophetess. I love you. And while I'm loving you, I'm loving myself. That's one of my poems. I just quoted myself. Can you quote yourself? I mean, can you really? So eat right, eat tight, and eat with sight.